Welcome to Robots versus Vampires. Ready to jump into some seriously cool stories?
Absolutely. I think these are going to be a lot of fun.
We always love getting material from you guys out there.
Yes.
And wow, this time we got some truly wild stories.
Yeah, we're talking about like a full-on siege on a kingdom
Oh, yeah.
and then like a whole realm on the brink of war.
Okay, well, let's just get right to it. First up is Mimic's March. So, picture this, right? A kingdom under siege, totally outnumbered. The enemy is everywhere.
Yeah, it sounds pretty dire.
The source material describes the castle as like a grim scar.
Oh, wow.
And then it says the enemy forces are like ants just swarming over the walls.
I mean, that's an intense image for sure. It
Yeah.
makes you feel the hopelessness of it all.
I know. And when you think about it, like, what could even stand a chance against that?
Right. Like, where's the hero in all of this?
Well, that's the thing. This hero is the last guy you'd expect.
Okay, I'm intrigued now.
It's the squire.
Squire.
Yeah, can you believe it? Sir Reginald, this super tough knight, is like beside himself.
I bet. Like, how is a squire gonna save the day?
And it's so bad that even the inner gatehouse, their very last defense,
Oh, no.
is barely holding on.
So they are really desperate.
Super desperate. And get this, the squire's big talent. Not fighting, not strategy. He's really good at
Yeah.
imitating sounds.
What? That doesn't sound very useful in a siege.
Right. It says even the villagers made fun of him for it.
Poor guy.
Like he could perfectly imitate a clucking hen.
Well, that's not going to scare away any enemies.
Exactly. But here's where it gets interesting.
Okay.
Their last hope is this ancient thing called the echoing horn.
Okay, I've heard of these. What's the story with this one?
Well, this one is hidden in the highest tower.
Okay, classic.
But legend says that it can, like, summon help from across time.
Wait, so, like, legendary heroes?
Yeah, the ones from the old stories.
Wow. That's a serious power move, but I feel like there's a catch.
Oh, yeah, a big one.
What is it?
It's supposed to be fatal to whoever sounds it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so Reginald is super hesitant, obviously.
Right. I mean, who wouldn't be? That's a huge decision to make.
For sure. Okay, so now the squire has to get to this horn.
What? With that curse hanging over him?
Can you imagine? It says the siege horns were just blaring this constant noise.
Oh, man.
And he's not charging into battle, no.
Right. Doesn't sound like his style.
He's sneaking through these old servant tunnels
Oh.
underneath all the fighting.
I bet that was creepy.
Totally. And the thing is, he's not even really scared of the enemy.
Really?
It says he's more scared of the horn itself.
That makes sense, with the whole death thing looming over him.
And like, what if the legend isn't even true?
Yeah, what if he risks his life for nothing?
So many unknowns, right?
Definitely.
So he finally gets to the tower, and it's like this super dusty, forgotten place.
I bet it's like stepping back in time.
Right. And just when you think it can't get any worse,
It can always get worse, right?
a troll
No way. Like right there in the tower.
just shows up on the stairs. A massive, roaring troll.
This squire is having the worst day.
Right. Like, what are you even supposed to do?
You can't fight a troll.
But then he does something incredible.
Okay, what?
He uses his sound thing.
Oh no, the clucking hen is back.
No, but get this. He starts mimicking the sound of nails against rock.
What? How is that gonna help?
I don't know. But somehow it totally freaks the troll out.
No way.
It says the troll froze, totally confused, and then just shuffled away.
That's amazing. That's like next level mimicry.
I know, right? Like, who thinks of that?
It just shows you sometimes the most unexpected solutions.
Are the best ones.
Totally.
Okay, so now he's at the top of the tower, and the horn is, well, it's huge.
Oh, wow.
Covered in these crazy carvings.
He must have felt the weight of history.
Oh, absolutely. And he's thinking about all those legendary heroes, right?
yeah.
Like what they did, what they stood for.
And now it's his turn.
Exactly.
Hmm.
And then he blows it. The first note is kind of weak, like a little squeak against all that battle noise.
Yeah.
But then it gets stronger, bolder,
It's like he's finding his voice.
and it says it turns into this raw and urgent call.
It's like he's calling out across time.
And then suddenly this huge light bursts through the clouds.
Wait, like a sign?
A huge sign.
Yeah.
And then the battlefield is just different
That.
knights in like mismatched armor, like from different times.
Wow.
They're just there fighting like crazy.
It's like the horn really worked.
And that's not all.
No.
There's also a spectral host fighting with them.
Wait a minute. You mean ghosts?
Ghosts? Can you believe it? The squire must have been floored.
I would have been too. That's incredible. So the horn really does summon heroes from across time.
It seems like it. But here's the thing.
What?
It didn't end the war.
Oh, right.
They were saved.
Yeah.
But the fighting wasn't over.
It's a second chance.
Yeah, exactly. And now even Sir Reginald sees how important the squire is.
He must feel pretty silly for doubting him.
Totally.
Yeah.
But the squire also knows he can't just rely on the horn, you know?
Right. He can't just keep summoning help forever.
It says he realized he needs to fight like one too.
That's a big realization.
It is. He's stepping up.
I love that.
Okay, so ready for something completely different.
Hit me.
Second sight blind spot. We've got an oracle.
Okay, those are always interesting.
But this one, she can see the future, which sounds cool.
Yeah.
But for her, it's a total nightmare.
Really? Why? What's she seeing?
She's having these crazy, vivid visions, like green lands turning blood red, a king who gets betrayed, armies fighting, fire everywhere.
That sounds terrifying.
And the worst part is she keeps seeing her own death
Oh, no.
underneath a shattered crystal ball.
So she knows how it ends for her.
Yeah, and it's not pretty.
I can't even imagine how scary that would be.
Right. And she's stuck with these visions all the time.
So what's she supposed to do with all that?
Well, the Queen Anya, she's desperate for help.
Of course. With all that going on,
But the Oracle, she's so overwhelmed she can barely talk.
it must be hard to process all that.
All she can say is war, darkness.
Yeah. I mean, what else can you say to that?
Right. But here's the thing. The visions aren't clear.
Really?
It's like they're all jumbled up.
How so?
King Torrin, he's a big figure in all this, but sometimes he's starting the war.
Oh, wow.
And other times, he's trying to stop it.
So even she doesn't know what's going to happen.
Yeah. And then there's this Serpent King of Eldor.
Who's that?
Nobody knows. But he seems important.
So it's all a big mystery.
Totally.
Yeah.
And the Oracle, she tries to change things, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, wouldn't you?
But every time she tries, that vision of her death,
Oh, no.
it gets stronger.
It's like she can't escape it.
Like fate has other plans.
Right.
But then there's this one tiny sliver of hope,
Okay.
a way to maybe break the prophecy.
Seriously.
But it would take everything she has.
Oh.
Like it would totally drain her life force.
So she'd be alive, but
But not really.
that's a tough choice.
And on top of all that, King Torrin is on his way
Oh, no.
because of her prophecies.
Right, because he thinks he has to stop the war.
Yeah. So talk about pressure.
That's like pressure from every side.
So she comes up with this plan.
Okay.
It's kind of crazy.
Let's hear her.
Queen Anya has to go in disguise to the Serpent King.
What? But he's supposed to be the bad guy.
Right. And she has to offer him peace.
That sounds unlikely.
Yeah. And the Oracle is staying behind.
Wait, alone? With King Torrin coming.
It's a huge risk.
It is. But maybe she knows something we don't.
Maybe. But while all that's happening, the Oracle, she has a vision.
Another one.
This one is just for her.
What is it?
She sees herself taking poison.
Oh, she's going to end it herself.
But then she realizes even if she dies, the prophecies won't change.
Oh, wow.
This is their stubborn things.
So she really can't escape her fate.
It seems like it.
That's heavy.
And what she does next is, well, it's amazing.
Okay, what? But
She runs back to the castle.
what?
Not to hide, to face her death.
She's giving up.
No, she's going to the scrying bowl,
But that's where she saw.
her death. But she's not thinking about herself anymore.
She's trying to save everyone else.
Exactly. And she gets to the bowl just as Torrin is attacking.
So this is it.
And then her visions, they change.
What do you mean?
It's not just her death anymore.
What else does she see?
She sees Anya talking to the Serpent King.
Wait, so the queen's plan might work.
And then she sees Torrin at a banquet.
Like a peaceful one.
It's like her actions are making new futures.
So it's not all set in stone.
It seems like there's still hope.
This is incredible.
And in this last huge effort, she puts all her power into the scrying bowl.
to make those visions real,
And it works, but it takes everything from her.
she dies.
She makes herself obsolete, the source says.
Wow.
Her death saves everyone.
That's a powerful ending.
I know. So what do you think? These stories are crazy different, right?
They are, but they both show how important courage is.
Exactly. Like in Mimic's March, who knew a squire with weird talents could be so crucial?
It makes you wonder what hidden talents we all have.
I know, right? And then the Oracle, she gives up everything to save her world.
She's incredible. To know your own death and still fight.
I know. It makes you think about what we do in that situation.
It does. Would we be so brave?
So these stories may be fiction, but they teach us so much.
About bravery and sacrifice and what it really means to be a hero.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us today on Robots versus Vampires.
This was amazing.
Until next time.